Welcome back. Millions of tourists travel to Washington, D.C. every year to see the various war memorials.
As our Lauren Bly reports, that trip is especially important to a certain group of people.
I thought of my old buddies that weren't here.
Robert Brutinell is taken back to his time in World War II.
Didn't make it back home.
Remembering the harsh times of war, friends' lives that were lost.
This guy.
Ron Kennedy served in the Air Force in the Vietnam War, and he tells me that those names are of people he briefed right before a mission gone wrong.
They were on the plane. They were on the plane that went down.
This is Kennedy's first time here.
It's a little overpowering. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty powerful.
These veterans visit memorials that were built in honor of their service through the nonprofit Honor Flight Arizona. They take off from Phoenix and land in Washington, making each stop all in one day.
We do normally 10 flights a year. This year we're doing 8, and we carry usually about 35 vets per flight. And we have a long wait list of almost 1,400 Vietnam now waiting to go.
Each veteran's trip cost about $1,300 and made possible through donations. But once they get to D.C., memories flood in. For Brutinell, it was the use of a ship that carried him and his troop.
And the Higgins boat takes off, and they circle around till they all get loaded, and then they line up, straight line, and then go in. So they go all in at one time.
This name, Willie Cooper, was one that Vietnam vet Clayton Cooper knew all too well.
And we walked into a horseshoe ambush, and right the first words you always hear, medic. And I was a combat medic, and I got on my stomach and crawled about 50 feet away, and I got there, and Willie had a little hole between his eyes.
Clayton survived the war with severe injuries to his face and neck, but says there's a reason he's able to say goodbye to friends that weren't so fortunate.
The Lord spoke to me and said, the reason I saved you for his purpose, not mine.
In Washington, Lauren Bly, Cronkite News.